Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Good evening, online. Good evening. Super. Hope everyone are doing good. Good to see you all here. Good evening. All right. So, anyone new today? Raise your hands. Okay, 2 members. Online, huh? You joined online? Okay. So today is the first day. Anyone else here? Okay. Online, anyone new, Nana, today? Okay, so there are very few. So those who are new, especially for you two, offline and then online, couple of people. So we started this few days back. Okay, so we were just going through the basic, just get the recordings and then continue the class. Okay, okay. Dinesh, I saw your message multiple times. Dinesh, you will get to know automatically. Okay, probably in a couple of weeks, mostly. So you can drop Dinesh. Okay, you just mail me Dinesh. You have my mail ID, right? No need to join this class. And my old students, anyone, those who are in the class, you can drop. So in a couple of weeks, we'll start the separate DevOps. You can join there if anyone is there here. You're also new today? Arjun, వాళ్ళు కనిపించదు కదా అక్కడ కొద్దిగా అడ్జస్ట్ చేయలేదు. Yes, this is DevOps and AWS that I was telling to my other old previous batch students like Dinesh. This is DevOps and AWS, okay? Online. This is not for you. Just give me a minute. Okay, fine. So 3 people, new people, huh? Okay, so those who are new, so we started few days back, just get the recordings. So while going out, you just talk to me after the class, we'll talk, okay? Na? Okay, na? So let's jump on. What did we discuss in our last class? So do you remember those, who are those 2 people? Ajay, where is Ajay? Ajay is here. We have our friend here also, right? So fine. So remember in our yesterday's class, I'll just do a quick recap, new people, okay? So just quick recap. So yesterday what we discussed was, what is data center? What does the data center contains? Servers, right? Data center contains what? Servers. Not only servers, it contains most of the things: servers, storages, network, right? Everything it contains inside the data centers. So we started yesterday's class by discussing that handling the data center is easy or difficult. It's very difficult, right? So it is a big data center, meaning a server room. When big room will be there where it has so many servers will be there. If something goes wrong, right? If something goes wrong in that data center, is it easy to fix it? Just imagine there is a current office. So many wires, transforms, so just in case if power is off, is it possible go and check where exactly went down? For us, it is very difficult. For them, it might be easy, right? So for them also, it's very difficult where exactly went wrong. So similarly here also, handling the data centers was very, very difficult. Just in case something goes down, we don't know what is happening, right? So slowly we need to troubleshoot and then fix it. This will take a lot of time, right? So later, our Sharmila and then Ajay. So Ajay, he is an operations guy, where Sharmila is a business related woman, right? And then they wanted to start a new company. So what they did, they developed a website. What they did, they developed a website. Initially, the website will be accessed by only how many people? 5 people. So for accessing only 5 people, how many servers do you need? One server is fine or not? One server is enough in order to access the 5 people. So what Ajay did, he set up a server, and how much time it took to set up a physical server? 3 hours. It can be more than that also, right? So what he did was he set up that entire server. He kept it in his bedroom because it's only one server. It's only one server. So what happened? Now 5 people started accessing it. Everything is good, right? And then 5 people has given the URL that link to 50 people. Now 5,000 people started accessing that website. How many servers are there? One server. How many people are there? 5,000. Now tell me, will it access properly? What is the problem that you get? Performance issues. So server down. Remember, we use this word server down because what is happening? There is no capacity. Fighting is happening in the server because application says, website says that I need more memory, but the server doesn't have more memory. So obviously server will down. So what is our next immediate action? Purchase new servers. Instead of having one servers, purchase 10 more servers. Like this, as the number of people got increasing, customers, the number of servers are also increasing. So now his bedroom is gone, his living room is gone, his hall is gone, his bedroom is gone, his everything is gone. Now the entire house has become what? Data center. Entire house has become what? Data center. So like this, Sharmila, she's good in business. As she's getting so many projects, number of data centers also got increased. Now assume Ajay is handling how many data centers? 3 data centers. How many? No? 3. Handling one data center itself is very difficult. Handling one data center itself is very difficult. Now he's handling how many? 3. Online, can you hear me, Nana? Can you see my screen and can you hear me? Can you please confirm once? Super. Good. Okay. So, and the number of issues, initially when he had only one data center, there are only, let's assume 100 issues. Now, how many issues he will get? 300 issues, because how many data centers he has? 3 data centers. The risk has been increased or not? So whenever any customer asks, hey, I need 100 machines, there is no other way. You need to go and purchase. Ajay need to go and purchase how many machines? 100 machines. Now, if you take a physical server, a laptop or server, anything, you take it physical. What is there in the bottom? What is there in the bottom? Hardware. Right? On top of it, what we have? Operating system. On top of it, what we have? Applications. Yes or no? Hardware, operating system, application. So if I need 100 machines, definitely I need to go and purchase 100 machines. I need lot of space. I need lot of efforts, and I need lot of money to do all these things. Now, instead of that, later we got a new technology on the day, right? What was the technology name? Virtualization. What is that, Nana? Virtualization. So virtualization, using this virtualization, if you take a host machine, what machine? Host machine meaning a server only. If you take a host machine, what is there in the bottom? Hardware. On top of it, hypervisor. What is it, Nana? Hypervisor. What is hypervisor? Super. It's a virtualization layer. Can you tell me one company name where it providing virtualization? VMware. Is it only VMware or multiple companies are there? Multiple companies, but the number one company is VMware. So VMware is to provide one software. So if you install that software on the server, it will form a virtualization layer, and that layer is called hypervisor. What do we call? Hypervisor. On top of the hypervisor, what do we create? Virtual machines. What do we create? There is a difference between physical machine, virtual machine. Physical machine meaning what, Nana? I can see, I can touch. Physical meaning I can touch, I can see. Whereas virtual machine, we cannot touch, we can see, we can use it, but we cannot touch. It is just imaginary. It will work same as your physical machine only, but it is completely virtual. Nowadays, the games, VR games are there, no? So you are playing cricket, physically we play cricket, no? And virtual also you can play cricket or not? But you can see, but you cannot feel it. But it works same as it is or not? In your mobile phones also you are playing the games, cricket games. Same feel will come, but you are not playing it originally, right? Similarly here also, physical machines, virtual machines, both are work same. But this is physical, that is virtual. So now, and each virtual machine also contain what? It has a hardware, it has a operating system, it has a application. So can we create multiple virtual machine in one physical machine? Yes. If you have one physical machine, inside that we can create multiple virtual machines. Now tell me, Nana, if customer has asked me, hey, go and get 100 machines, do I need to go and purchase 100 machines? No need. I no need to purchase 100 machines. I just purchased few machines and rest everything will be virtual machines. Rest everything will be what? Virtual machines. So since then, our Ajay has converted all the physical machines to virtual. What is that migration called? P2V migration. P2V, that meaning physical to virtual migration. Done. Okay, so now Ajay was completely, he was happy, right? And very one fine day, our Sharmila bought a very 10 billion project. And he is handling the data centers with the host machines. But as the number of projects are increasing, number of host machines are also increasing or not? Again, instead of having one data center, he's back with again 3 data centers. And risk has been increased. Now, at this time, Ajay said, Baboy, I cannot handle the data centers anymore because of issues. At that time, when he shouted loudly, I cannot handle the data centers anymore. And who said, I am there for you? AWS, our hero entered, right? So our hero entered and said, hey, Babu Ajay, I am there for you. Now, what is your problem? Your problem is what? You cannot handle the data center. Now, who will handle the data center? AWS will handle the data center. AWS will handle the data center. This is what we have discussed in our last class. Okay, Nana? New people? Okay? Now, good. So now, listen carefully. So now AWS came and said that I will be handling the data centers for you. So do you remember what is on-premises? What is on-premises? Wow, super, yeah. So data centers which are handled by us. If we are handling the data centers, those are called what? On-premises. Those are called what? On-premises. Now who is handling the data centers? AWS. Who is handling the data center? AWS. Okay, now you can ask, sir, AWS is handling the data centers. No, AWS is also facing the same problem what Ajay was facing. Yes, obviously AWS also using the same, but he has more expertise. And then, by the way, do we need to worry about that at all? He's providing a service. We just go in and use the service. Example, which is your favorite restaurant? Shah House example. Okay, so every day he's preparing so much of biryanis, right? You are a customer, you are going just, what is your job? Go and eat. Do you worry, how he is preparing and how is his kitchen, how much masala he's putting, how much etc. he's doing? Do you worry about that? Who need to take care of all these things? Shagos only. Do we need to worry about it? Here, similarly, how AWS is handling the data center, do we need to worry? Whatever AWS is providing us, just we use it. That's it. We don't need to worry how he is handling it. So now what he said, I will handle the data centers for you, he said. So Ajay, what he did, he packed his bag, everything, and he left the company. Yes or no? Good. Okay, Nana. Now, from now onwards, now tell me, let's our friend new, what is your name? Jagdish, a new guy here, offline friend. Jagdish came. Jagdish want to set up a new company. If you want to set up a new company, you need to have a data center or not? Now tell me, will you go and set up your own data center? Or you will go and use AWS. AWS, no. Why to bang your head? Setting up the data center, installing the servers, put the people there, hire the people, manage it, issues. Why na? Just go and use a AWS. Okay, now as Jagdish is in Hyderabad, right? Jagdish is one of the customer. So AWS is handling the data centers, we know, right? But the question is, where are those data centers? Yes or no? So we need to know it. Where are those data centers? AWS has its data centers not in one place. AWS has data centers. Let's say, for example, do you know that where is AWS data centers in India? Mumbai and Hyderabad. Very good, Nana. What is that? Mumbai and Hyderabad. Say that, everyone. Mumbai and Hyderabad. Online, put it in the chat, Nana, chat. So in India, so AWS has its data centers in two places. What are those? Mumbai and Hyderabad. It is in India. Is it only India or in every country you have it? Not every country. In globally, in entire world, there are so many places AWS has its data centers. Nana, AWS has its data centers. You know how many places at the moment? 33 places. How many places? I will not say country, because in India also, India is a country. It has how many data centers? How many places? Two places, Mumbai and Hyderabad, right? Mumbai and Hyderabad. Like this, AWS has his data centers in how many places? 33. What is that places called? I'll tell you that word in coming classes. But now at the moment, AWS has how many data centers in how many places? 33. These 33 places are only in India, na? Only in Europe, only in Asia, na? Only in US. Where? Worldwide. What where? Nana? Worldwide. So instead of saying worldwide, we call it as, now we are a little bit professional, no? AWS engineers. We should call it as global. What should we call? Global. Don't say worldwide. Okay, call it as what? Global. Now question for you here is, AWS has global data centers. Yes or no? What does the data center contains? Infrastructure. Say that. What does the data center contain? What does the infrastructure contains? Servers, storages, databases, everything. Nana, we saw data center, no? Data center. Inside the data center, whatever you see, everything we call it as what? Infrastructure. What does that infrastructure contains? Servers, storage, databases, web servers, app servers, everything will come under infrastructure. So now, can you tell me, can we say that AWS has global infrastructure? Agree, everyone? Agree this line? AWS has what? Global infra. I'll start today's class with writing like this. AWS has what, Nana? Global infrastructure. Do you all agree with this word? AWS has global infrastructure. Okay. What AWS is providing for us? Yeah. What is that? Only servers, services. Okay. So instead of saying service, okay, everything is what kind of service is provided? Let's say multiple services, correct. Mainly, so what he's providing is providing infrastructure. What is providing? Yes or no? In infrastructure, server is only one component. Database is one component. Another storage is one component. Instead of saying individually, can we call it as infrastructure? What AWS is providing? Infrastructure as a service. What AWS is providing? Infrastructure as a service. You're getting a point. So AWS has global infrastructure. So what AWS is providing for us? Infrastructure as a service. What AWS is providing as a service for us? Infrastructure. So I'm writing that here. AWS is providing what? Infrastructure as a service. AWS is providing infrastructure as a service. You getting it now? You got it? So AWS has global infrastructure. What AWS is providing for us? Infrastructure. Let's say our Jagadish want to set up a new company. Do you need to set up your own data center? What does a data center contain? Infrastructure. Now that infrastructure, you need to go and do it, or AWS will provide for you? AWS will provide for you. Simple as that. Let's say you said, you go and tell to AWS, hey, AWS, I need 100 machines. Will AWS will provide? Yes. I need 10 databases. Will AWS provide? Yes. Whatever that you ask, AWS will provide that. That's why he is providing what, Nana? Infrastructure as a service. Okay. Is it clear? These 2 points are clear? Now, sir, where is this cloud? Now tell me, generally, where is cloud? In the sky. You know, it is not a surprise. It's not it's a very normal, common thing that, let's say 10, 12, 13 years back, 15 years back, I also thought when cloud came into existence, I also go generally when I was working in Infosys, I used to go out and see, Arey, in the sky, clouds is there. How come that cloud has servers? Huh? If you go out, that servers will not fall from the cloud. Huh? Why it is called as cloud? Oh, because it is going from one place to another place. No, it is across the entire world. No, that's why we call it as cloud. Even I thought like that. There is no surprise if you are also thinking, if you don't know anything about the cloud, generally what we also think, cloud meaning the cloud. Where is the cloud? Cloud is in the sky. Yes or no? I have a very nice PPT where many people now also, they think if you want to connect to the cloud, do you need to go with on the flight and then go and connect to the cloud? No need. People will think like that, right? Remember, so cloud is not in the sky. Cloud is on earth only. Cloud is on the earth only. But question is where, sir? Question is where? Now, where is AWS data centers in India? Mumbai and Hyderabad. Instead of saying every country is, now can I use Mumbai and Hyderabad? Let's use only one place, either Mumbai or Hyderabad. Tell me one. Okay. You can use Mumbai also, you can use Hyderabad also. Sir, which one should we use? Mumbai or Hyderabad? Why? Which is nearer to us, that's fine. But I have been habituated. Hyderabad is the latest, few years back only, that data centers came to the Hyderabad. But in India, it was only one place. What is that place? Where? Mumbai only. So recently, Hyderabad came. For example, you tell me, you said your favorite restaurant is Shaghouse. Example, I'm saying. The main branch is at Amirpet, for example. And second branch they have opened somewhere in Kukatpalli, for example. Now tell me, if you want to eat biryani and if you want to have all kind of varieties, will you choose main branch or second branch? Why main branch? All varieties will be there. Maybe in the new branch, the new varieties are not yet there. Similarly, here also, in India, we have Mumbai and Hyderabad, right? So Mumbai is the old data centers where all the services are available, whereas Hyderabad is recently added. No, maybe one or two services are not there yet. But there is no difference between Mumbai and Hyderabad. You can use anything. But in our course, we will use Mumbai. Is there any difference with Mumbai and Hyderabad? No. So which place we always use here at the moment? When I say, we can go with, when I say about the place, I'll use only Mumbai. That means you can use Hyderabad also, but for now I'm using what, Nana? Mumbai. Okay, fine. What is there in Mumbai? Data center. Fantastic. What is there in Mumbai? Data center. What does data center contain? Infrastructure. What does the infrastructure contain? Servers, storage. Very good. So now you are connecting, sitting here at your place, you are connecting remotely to that location. Yes or no? Which location? Mumbai. You can connect to Mumbai data centers also. You can connect to Hyderabad data centers also. You can connect to Ireland data centers. Any data center in the world, you can connect it remotely. You can connect it remotely. So if someone asks you, where is the cloud? I would say the cloud is present in that remote location. You know what? Where is cloud for us? The Mumbai data center is there, no? That is cloud for us. Mumbai data center is a cloud for us. Hyderabad data center is a cloud for us. Like these 33 places, what AWS is providing the data center, all those are all clouds for us. So where is the cloud? Cloud is present in the remote location. Say that. Where is the cloud? Okay. You should say like that. See, you go to interview. Huh? And he will ask, Babu, where is the cloud? And you say, remote location. Remote location. What is remote location? So you need to clearly say that. Where is the cloud? Cloud is present in the remote location. You understand this point? So now I'll say here cloud is present in the remote location. Very good. What does the remote location contain? Super. What does the remote location contains? Data center. Super online, everyone. What does the data center contain? Super. Data centers contains infrastructure. What does the infrastructure contains? Infrastructure contains what the contains, Nana? Storages, databases, servers, right? Networks, your virtual machines, etc. Everything it contains inside the infrastructure. You got the connection now, right? So how many places that AWS has its infrastructure? AWS has how many places? Approximately 33 places is infrastructure. Whichever is near to you, you can use those places. That place we call it as region, but I'll tell you later about that. But now, for now, you just consider that is a place. Okay. Now tell me, Nana. Yes, Sajid, very good. So in worldwide we have 33, but in India we have 2. And which one will you use? Very good. Okay. Okay. Now let's select the Mumbai wala. Nana, so I told you where is the cloud? Cloud is present in the remote location. You are sitting in Hyderabad and you are connecting to the remote location, which is Mumbai. Okay. How are you connecting? What do we need in order to connect to the cloud? Internet. You guys are smart, yeah? Very good. Huh? So what we need to have? We need to have a internet. We need internet to connect to the cloud. So if there is no internet, you cannot connect to the cloud. You cannot connect to the cloud. Let's say, for example, let me ask you a question. I just told you are smart, right? Let me ask you a question, whether you keep it up or not. Huh? Now you connected to that cloud, Mumbai data center. You created one server. All of a sudden, internet is gone. The server will be there. It will not be there. The server will be there or not? Tell me. Bolo. Server will be there or not? Louder. It will be there. Huh? Fantastic. The answer is it will be there. What you did, you just lost the connection. Let's say, for example, you have your house, no? Just in case you lost the keys. If you lost the keys, your entire furniture is all gone. Huh? No, right? Whatever is there in your house, it will be there. The only thing you lost the access. So here, if you lose the internet, you just lose the connection. That's all, right? You can, once you connect back, you can see everything, whatever you have done there. Okay. So remember, cloud is tightly connected with the internet. Is there any chance that internet will go down? Don't think about your home internet. Home internet meaning we are paying just only 1,000 rupees or 500 rupees. So anytime that will go down. But just imagine a big companies, the internet will go down. Huh? Never. Internet will never go down. If it is down also, immediately a backup line will be there. So internet will never go down. So you always will be connecting to the cloud or not? Yes. Super. Now, we are talking about this AWS, correct? If someone asks you, hey, by the way, what is the full form of AWS? Okay, thank you. So, right, so everyone knows this. Amazon Web Services. Okay. So, many people also have this question, sir, every day in my mobile, I open Amazon.in, Amazon app, and I used to purchase all my shoes, belts, mobile phones. That Amazon, this Amazon, both are same, both are not same. Tell me. Same, not same. Both are not same. Both are not same. I'll tell you the small thing, right? Both are not same, Naveen. Yeah. So you have the chair? Okay. Please. Okay. Okay. Okay, Nana. See here. Concentrate. Initially, this Amazon has started his business with a small bookstore. What's that? In US, the owner of Amazon, what he did was he used to sell books in a shop physically. Now we have so many bookshops, no? The same guy is selling the books there. So slowly what has happened is the books has been sold very much. Now many people in US, they are working people. So for them, they don't have time to come to that shop and then purchase it physically. So many people started saying that, hey Babu, Amazon guy, so try to do something, no, deliver it to our home. So what he did was he started an application there at that time. So all the books that he is putting, he has put everything in the application. That means the website. And then he enabled that website. He hosted that website. Anyone who want the books, he'll just go and select how you're doing now, order it, and then delivery boys will go and order it at your home. So slowly that has been hit, super hit. And later what he thought is, why only books? Let me add few more things also. Like this, he started adding everything in that application, in that website. That is why Amazon meaning, you see the logo, it will be an arrow mark, right? Arrow mark from where to where? A to Z. What is that meaning of A to Z? So in this Amazon app, you will get A to Z. Any item, if you take from A to Z, you will get it. That is the meaning of A to Z. So like this, he started. So now that has grown up very big. Amazon is super doing very good. And he has his own data centers handling many people. Okay, nice. On very one fine day, what happened is, when he's having a coffee, he saw a big data center, his data center only. Arey, we have this much big data center, no? Why don't we sell this data center, sell this infrastructure to the people? Why don't we sell this infrastructure to the people? So we'll give it for rent. Let's say Jagdish want setting up a new company. He need 10 machines. Do you go and purchase 10 machines? No. Go to AWS. He'll give 10 machines. Physical or virtual? Virtual, no. So like this, he started selling it. So now, assume we have Mumbai data center. In Mumbai data center, we have infrastructure. That infrastructure contain everything or not? It contains everything. Now what AWS is providing? AWS is providing servers. AWS is providing network. AWS is providing databases. AWS is providing everything for us. If you want to create a server in AWS, listen carefully. If you want to create a server in AWS, which place do you select here in India? Mumbai. So you need to go and create a server in Mumbai data center. If you want to create a server in Mumbai data centers, what will you do? Will you go to Mumbai, book a ticket, go to Mumbai, go to AWS data center, take your laptop and connect there and create a server? That is bullshit, no? So what you need to do? Sitting at your place only, you need to create a servers. Not only servers, sitting here in your place, you need to connect to the AWS data centers and do whatever you want. For that, AWS came up with one console. AWS came up with one console that is called Amazon Management Console. What is that? Amazon Management Console. So using this management console, you can create whatever you want. You want to create servers, create. You want to create databases, create. You want to create network, create. You want to create storage, create. Whichever you want. And that's why, see guys, Amazon is providing everything as a service. If you want to create a server, there is a separate service. If you want to create a storage, there is a separate service. If you want to create a network, there is a separate service. For that, we call it as Amazon is a group of services. AWS is a group of services. For creating servers, there is a service. For creating network, there is a separate service. That's why we call it as AWS is a group of services. And how to use AWS? Using Amazon Management Console. So how do we use AWS? Tell me, using? Yes, Amazon Management Console. So do you all agree AWS is a group of services? Super. AWS is a group of services. Super. Now you know the history of AWS also. And what AWS is providing? Services. What services? Different services. Mainly what? Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. Okay, now what is the definition of AWS? Now some interviewer asks you, Babu, tell me what is the definition of AWS. Now you no need to remember the definition. I'll tell you the definition easily. See, what AWS is providing mainly, he is a cloud provider or not? First, he is a cloud provider. Okay, AWS is a cloud provider. What is providing? Infrastructure as a, mix it up now. AWS is a cloud provider who provides infrastructure as a service. One more time. AWS is a cloud provider who provides infrastructure as a services. Now tell me, what is AWS? So how nicely is that to my ears, no? As an interviewer. So that is the perfect, simple definition. No need to bang your head for big definitions. Remember, I told you first day, what is the principle that I use? Case. Keep it simple. So if someone asks you what is AWS, then you can proudly say this definition. What is that? AWS is a cloud provider who provides infrastructure as a service. Super. Very nice. Nana, is this clear till here? Getting it? You see, I'm connecting the dots, connecting one by one, right? Online, is this clear? Super. Okay, now, sir, we understood where is this cloud. But why they named it as cloud? Confusing, no? Yes or no? Why they named it as cloud? Why can't they name it as something else? Star, moon, sun, right? So like this, why they have given the name as cloud? Let me tell you. Online people, anyone here working as a support engineer or systems engineer, any admins online? Put it in the chat. Anyone? Okay, Sudhakar is there. Sajid is there. Okay, Manju. Okay, Srinivas. All these people just, okay, Netra, production support. Very good. So all these people just back me up, whether I'm telling correct or not. Okay. Let's say, for example, Netra is there. Netra. She only, no? He, I don't know, sorry. She, Netra, she, right? Put it quickly. Okay, she. Okay, fine. Thanks. Okay. Nowadays, the names are confusing. Yeah, it's very difficult. Okay, fine. So here, I have given one pen and paper or a marker to Netra and asked, hey, Netra, connect Mumbai and Hyderabad. Draw the diagram, I said. You understand the question? Draw the diagram. Connect Mumbai and Hyderabad. You know how she will draw the diagram? Netra, you tell me yes or no. Okay. And she'll say that, so this is Mumbai and this is Hyderabad. And those two are getting connected using what? Internet. No. Internet. Okay. So Mumbai is a remote location or not? And Hyderabad is also a remote location. Now, Netra, tell me yes or no, Netra. So all production support guys, engineers, Yes or no? Do we draw the diagram, right? See, do you see that online people, they're answering it, right? So this is how basically we draw the diagram, not now, 20 years back also. When the computer started, so whenever we are identifying a remote location, we always draw, how does that circuit, that looks like? Thank you. Okay. Otherwise, some people say, sir, it is looking like vada, dosha, right? So no. So this looks like what? Cloud. So the remote location is always identified in the shape of cloud. What is Mumbai data center for us? Remote location only, right? And that remote location is called cloud. The remote location is called cloud. That's why they named it as cloud. So there is no one person. And by the way, this cloud is not a new thing. The cloud was there since so many years back only. The AWS is not the first guy who invented this cloud. You know who is the first guy who started the cloud? IBM. Who is that? IBM. So IBM was the guy who started this cloud, but somehow that IBM company could not come up with a lot of strategies to capture the market. For that is an hour in between AWS came and then boom, boom, everything. So yeah. And is this clear till here, everyone? Everyone see here and tell me. So do you all agree that AWS has global infrastructure? Say, read that line. AWS has global infrastructure. What AWS is providing for us is infrastructure as a service. Where is the cloud? Cloud is present in the remote location. Why you are putting shortcuts, right? So because I'm worried, if you are saying remote location here, later in interview also you'll say remote location, right? So say that clearly. Where is the cloud? Cloud is present in the remote location. What does the remote location contains? Data center. What does the remote location contain? Data center. What does the data center contain? Infrastructure. What does the infrastructure contain? Storage, database, everything. Fine. So in how many places AWS has its infrastructure? Is it only 33 places? Later, AWS is starting its data center in Israel also, right? So AWS is setting up its data centers in new countries. So this 33 is not a fixed number. So it might change. It might extend, yeah. And in order to connect to the cloud, what we need? Internet. In order to connect to the cloud, we need internet. What is the full form of AWS? Amazon Web Services. Do you all agree that how do you connect AWS? Using Amazon Management Console. How do you use AWS? Using Amazon Management Console. Do you all agree that AWS is a group of services? What is AWS? AWS is a cloud provider who provides infrastructure as a clearer. Super. Super. Okay. And now quickly, let's learn something called keywords. What is that? Keywords meaning main important words that we have learned from starting. So can you tell me a few keywords that we have learned? Important keywords. Do you know what is virtualization? Do you know what is host machine? Do you know DNS? Do you know what is virtual machines? What are keywords? Infrastructure. Infrastructure. You know what is data centers? Main things. Hypervisor. Hypervisor. Load balancer. Firewall. Protocols. Sorry, I removed a. Okay. Host machine. Firewall. All those will come under protocols, no? Load balancer, firewalls, protocols, client servers, that will come under, okay, web servers I'll put. What else we have learned? On premises. That is okay. Cloud and mainly remote location. Shweta, yes, Nana. So host machines meaning normal machines. Virtual machine is different. Host machine is different. Who is holding virtual machine? Host machine. Host machine has virtual machines. Okay, good. So these are all the few important things that we have learned. And do you remember? Initially, we had a physical data center. From physical, we have moved to virtualization. From virtualization, we have moved to cloud. That to which cloud? AWS. What's wrong, dude? Hey? There's something happening, yeah? Girls, you're doing something, no? I'm just kidding, okay? So virtualization, cloud, that to which cloud? AWS cloud. And where is this cloud? What is that? Remote location, right? What does the remote location contain? Data centers. Super. Whatever we have learned these many days, this is the entire evolution. Yes or no? Initially, we had what? Yes, Parag. Sir, host machine is a physical machine. Exactly. Yes or no? Host machine is a physical machine. So initially, we had a physical data center. Then we have moved to virtualization. Then we have moved to cloud. And that to which cloud? AWS. And where is this cloud? Remote location. What does the remote location contain? Data center. What does the data center contains? Infrastructure. What does the infrastructure contains? Everything it contains. Okay. This is the entire evolution. Okay. Very good. Sir, whatever we have learned is super, sir. We understood very nicely. But when I was going, when we were walking in Amirpet roads, we saw a big banner, sir. Okay, good. What is the, in that banner, it is written as cloud computing, sir. Yes or no? Cloud, sir. What is cloud computing? We know what is cloud here. What is cloud computing, sir? So before I talk about cloud computing, I want to ask you, first of all, what is computing? What is computing? Computing. Computing. Hello? Online. Okay. What? You have computers? Now, so-called laptops. Laptop is a computer or not? What are you doing in your laptop? Hey, you have laptop, no? What are you doing with laptop? Browser. Okay, I'm not asking what you're browsing, but what you're doing. Working. Wow. Okay, working. What are you working? So you're putting the data, removing the data, adding the data, doing something, everything operations that your task you are doing, no? Whatever you are doing in computer is called computing. Simple. Whatever you're doing in your computer is called what? Computing. So you're creating some files. What is that? Computing. You're deleting some files. What is that? Computing. So whatever you do inside the computer is called what? Computing. Now see here. So then what is cloud computing, sir? I'll tell you. See here now. Till now, you are doing computing in your local laptop. Or else if you are working in the company, you're doing computing in on-premises. Yes or no? You're doing computing in on-premises. Listen carefully. Till now, you are doing computing in the on-premises. From now onwards, you are doing the computing in the remote location. What is that remote location called? Cloud. If you are doing computing in there, what is that called? Cloud computing. Areva? Correct. Yes or no? Getting it? So instead of doing computing in on-premises, now you are doing computing in the remote location. As that remote location is called it as cloud, that is why we call it as cloud computing. In that cloud is nothing but data center. And whatever you do inside the data center is computing. That is called here cloud computing. So tell me what is cloud computing here. I'll write for you. So here I'll write clearly. Instead of doing computing on premises or your local machine, now you are doing computing in the remote location. What is that remote location called? Cloud. That is called cloud computing. Slowly we are entering to the topics, correct? Yeah. Understood what is cloud computing, Nana? So instead of doing computing in your on-premises, now you're doing the computing in the remote location, and that remote location is cloud, and that is called here cloud computing. Okay, now, do you know that there are different types of clouds? Tell me what are those? Many people say in interview, generally, if you ask, what are the different types of clouds that you know? They'll say, sir, 3 types are there. Wow, that's good. What are those? AWS, Azure, GCP, they'll say. So do not others. See, Shweta is also saying. So no. So cloud is different. Cloud provider is different. So Nana, AWS, Azure, GCP, all these are all cloud providers. What are those? Cloud providers. So AWS is a cloud provider. Just now we learned, na? What is AWS? AWS is a cloud provider. Azure is a cloud provider. GCP is a cloud provider. Alibaba is a, you know, that is also cloud provider, right? So IBM is a cloud provider. Everything is a cloud provider here. Okay, fine. I'm not talking about the cloud provider. We are talking about here types of cloud, or else in nicely we call it as deployment models in cloud. Say that? Deployment models in the cloud, or in other words, we call it as types of clouds. Guys, in interview, if the interview is cracker, if he's a psycho, he will ask, tell me what are the different deployment models that you know in cloud. This is the psycho how he asks. Normal people ask, do you know there are what are the different types of cloud? So in other words, they will also ask what? Deployment models. So deployment models, types of cloud, both are same. So what are those? These are 3 types mainly. What are those? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Sajid, no, not those. What are those? Now tell me what are the different types of clouds? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. So what is public cloud? See, let me give an example. Let's take huh? Manoj. Okay, so another friend, new only, no? Today. Manoj, we'll take Manoj. Okay? Be relaxed, no worry. Okay? So Manoj, we'll take. Okay? So Manoj, assume that you want to set up a business. Tell me, what type of business that you want to set up? Telugu. Telugu kada? Telugu, right? ఏం బిజినెస్ పెట్టాలనుకుంటున్నావు? Tell us something. Huh? Oh, yeah. Wine shop. I should not take that example. Okay, so example, tell me. Let's say hotel. Okay, na? Okay, na, Manoj? Okay, hotel. So restaurant, right? He want to set up what? Restaurant. Restaurant. Okay? Yeah, I should be rolling on the matter, right? So restaurant. So he want to set up a restaurant. Now, see, first of all, when he thinks about the business, he need to first think that that business should be only for him, for everyone, only for his friends. Yes or no? Whenever you are setting up a business, first you need to come up with some model, right? So the business, it is for everyone, or only for his family members, or only for his personal friends. Everyone. That meaning it will become public. That will become public. So, and it is only for his family members. Then that is private. And if it is only for his separate, that is okay. Now, so here also AWS want to set up a business initially. So he need to decide the services. Screen is not stuck. I'm here. Okay, online. Can you hear me online? Can you see my screen? Okay. Okay. So what are the three types that we have here? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. So we have three types of cloud. What is public cloud? What is private cloud? What is hybrid cloud? We'll learn. So let's take AWS, Nana. AWS want to set up a business, and first he need to think that business, that services that he's providing only for his own purpose or for everyone. Everyone, right? So the provider services which are accessed by everyone is called public cloud. The provider services which are accessed by everyone is called what? Public cloud. The provider services which are accessed within the organization is called private cloud. The combination of public and private is called hybrid cloud. You understand three clouds now? What is public cloud? The provider services which are accessed by everyone is called what? Public cloud. The provider services which are accessed within the organization is called what? Private cloud. And the combination is called? Clear? Simple. Tell me the definition, I'll write here. What is public cloud? The providers services which are accessed by everyone. Example like AWS, Azure, GCP, etc. All these are all come under public cloud. Our AWS is a public cloud. Azure is a public cloud. GCP is a. Do we to worry about Azure and GCP now? No. So anyone can go and access AWS or not? Yes, you can go and connect, create an account in AWS and start creating servers. Anyone can do it. So what is private cloud, Anna? The provider services which are accessed within the organization. Like Oracle is there. What is that first one? What is this? Huh? Huh? Many people say Oracle. What is this Oracle? Oracle. What is that? Oracle. Say that. Oracle, right? And Oracle. Right? Okay, what is a hybrid cloud? The combination of public and private cloud is called what, Nana? Hybrid cloud. Super. Now you understand what is public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud? So these are all the deployment models. Okay, now our Manoj. So Manoj has decided that he need to start which business? Restaurant business. So restaurant business, and this he want to give these services to everyone. So that is public restaurant or not? Nice. Now the question is, he want to provide a service, no? What service? Just the name restaurant, but inside, I mean, what do you want to provide? Food. Food. He's providing food as a service. Now Jagdish has put a water plant. What is providing as service? Water as service. Right? And this guy has put ideas, strategies as a service. Everything as a service. And here also we have something called service models. Say that, Nana? Service models. So mainly, how many types of services are there? 3 types. What are those? Very good. Infrastructure as a service. Okay. Infrastructure as service. Next. Platform as a service. Next. Yeah. Software as a service. So mainly here we have 3 types of service models. Infrastructure as service, platform as service, or say that Infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. Guys, God's sake, please do not say this as Aws pass SaaS. No, not good. Nako bolo. Whenever just just assume you went for interview. I'm interviewer. I asked, Babu, tell me what are the service models that you know? Aws pass SaaS. Wow, what is that Aws pass SaaS? Okay. Okay, fine. So what will come after infrastructure service? Pass. What, you're playing Antakshari with me? Pass. What is pass? What is the first one? Asa? No, right? You should not call that, right? So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software. See, just if anyone asks you, can you tell me the few service models that you know? Then if you say, sir, there are three service models are there. Number one, infrastructure as service, platform as a service, software as service. How is this? And how is ASPAS SaaS? SaaS, kiski sasur bhai? Kiski SaaS hai? Kiski sasur? Tomato sauce, what? So don't say that as pass SaaS concept, at least in interview. When you are talking with each other, you can call it as pass SaaS, but in interview, you should not tell like that. Okay. So, and also there is very blunt mistake people will do here is in interview. I'll ask, okay, Manojo, what is infrastructure as service? Tell me. Sir, who is providing infrastructure is called a infrastructure service. Oh, okay. What is platform as service? Who is providing platform is called platform as service. Oh, what is software as service? I know. Who providing software is called software. Is that the way that you should answer? Even though the answer is slightly correct, but this doesn't show any proper answer on this. Okay. So for that reason, you tell me here, our AWS will fall under which service? Infrastructure as service. Yes or no? So AWS is providing our infrastructure service. So here, what is infrastructure as service? Example. For example, here, who is coming in, which cloud provider is coming in infrastructure as service? AWS. I'm taking the name as AWS. What AWS is providing for us? Infrastructure. What does the infrastructure hold on. I know your answers, right? What are he's providing it? What is our responsibility? What is his responsibility? What we can do there? What he will be doing for us? Everything we should know properly or not? If you are using AWS, you should know end to end about the responsibilities or not. So in tomorrow's class, I will be teaching you the differences between infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service, which is very, 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 very important to the upcoming classes, because AWS is providing infrastructure. You should know what is our responsibility, what is AWS responsibility. You cannot tell everything to AWS, hey, it is your responsibility. Let's say, for example, you are eating biryani in Shag House. All of a sudden, something came in the biryani. Whose responsibility is that? Provider or customer? Provider, because he provided it. And then, whenever you are eating, you bite your own cheek. Will you shout the provider? Hey, kai ka biryani de rahe? Will you shout it? No, right? It is your responsibility. Even though you are going and sitting in his restaurant and eating it, there are few responsibility by his yours and few responsibilities from the provider. Whenever using AWS, you should know the responsibilities. What are you responsible for when you're using the AWS? Right? So that will be covered in tomorrow's class. And tomorrow I'll be introducing a couple of AWS services also. So tomorrow, don't miss the class. Of course, you are not missing it, but it's my right to say that every time that do not miss the class, because remember I told you that next 90 days, you're all mine, right? So fix 90 days in your calendar. Next 90 days, I will be with Ria sir only. And after 90 days, you see the magic. Okay. I'm not guaranteeing after 90 days, but in 90 days, you see the technical differences, how you will be good after 90 days, right? With the technical skills, you can easily land on the jobs. You will get the AWS knowledge, DevOps knowledge, AWS with DevOps knowledge also, including Linux here, right? Do not miss the classes, Nana. Please be regular, and you have to be a little bit more serious. You don't need to be serious. We are having fun or not? Yes, we'll have like this only fun. With fun, we will learn all the topics. Okay, now? Any questions? Online, any questions? No? Don't leave the class until I say online, please. Avinash, that we'll learn tomorrow's class. WhatsApp group will not be created. Telegram group will be created for this batch. So don't worry. I think most of the people have already enrolled, right? So those who have enrolled, after a couple of few days, Telegram group will be created for all of you. We will be discussing, any kind of technical or any kind of updates we'll be discussing in Telegram and also Google Classroom. I think more here, everyone enroll, right? So those who have enrolled, you will get the Google Classroom access also. It is on me that I need to upload couple of whatever that we have learned, the pains, no? I'll upload all these things in Google Classroom. You can revise it if required, okay? With 3 years of experience, they will expect more, have prior experience in the cloud. No problem, Shweta. So this course will give you how many years of experience? 3 years. I can guarantee on that. 3 years. How a real-time 3 years guy experience, you will get even more than that. Actually, 3 years real-time guy will not have this much knowledge that you have. You know that? Because you are the one who will be learning end-to-end. But the 3 years guy in the real time, does he know all the services? 100% no. You'll be much better than. Guys, I'm telling you should just need to get an opportunity. Once you get opportunity, you can bang it. Okay. Kishore, I'll upload. I need to upload it. Okay. Share the table of contents. That also I'll upload in the Google Classroom. Okay. Content also I'll upload. I am the example. What is that, Narsimha? Oh, Narsimha is experience. He's saying honestly that I am that example. I have a lot of experience, but experienced people doesn't have much knowledge, guys, to be honest. Yeah. Narsimha, sorry for that, but yes, you are good that you are here now. Basics are weak. See, I'm telling, that's the reason why I started everything from basics for you. Nana, you know need to look back. After my classes, my course, you know need to look back. All the basics, everything will be clear for you. Right? Natsima, you are learning from day one. You are here from day one, right? All the basics, whatever we are learning is good or not? Your voice is like RJ. Okay. I'll remember you. Who is that guy? Nikhil, huh? Radio jockey. I don't know. Thank you for that. It's compliment. So first AWS will start or DevOps. Which one will start? AWS. Yes, sir. Basics are so good. See, Hema is saying perfect. Anxiety and fear is there because competition is too high. Don't worry, Sweta. Right? Super teaching, sir. Okay. AWS. Okay. Whatever you're teaching, directly injecting into brain. Thank you, Sweta. Yes. Samid, explain IaaS. Don't worry. Did I explain infrastructure service today? No. So tomorrow we'll be learning on the service models. If I complete with this full stack Java, what would be the package? High. You will get good package. So do we cover the DevOps tools in depth? Yes, of course. Whatever that we learn the DevOps tools, we'll be covering those things. What is the future of with AI in competition? Of course, Netra, first AI, as I told you for offline, I told you, AI will not replace humans in our technology. AI will help you to speed up the process. Remember this. No need to worry and scared about the AI. Right? AI is also created by a human only. Right? So don't worry that the best example I already told you is simple. If you go and search anything in Google, Google will give 100 links. But if you go and search in ChatGPT, you will get the direct answers or not. So that is well processed, and then the process has been speed up and you will get very easily. So here also, in AWS. If you want, we can use the ChatGPT with AI. So if we need something in AWS, we can go and ask ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, how to create load balancer? It will give the steps. But who will create ChatGPT? Yeah? Or ChatGPT ka? Oh, sorry. Who will create load balancer? We need to create, right? ChatGPT will not create. Okay, remember that. No. Okay, all right. So can we get jobs in DevOps? Oh, I will not. I have not. I will not tell about that. Just to go to Google and just search AWS DevOps jobs. You will get to know, Nana. Okay, there are plenty of jobs are available on AWS and DevOps. Basic salary, yeah. Chadukondi first. Right, this is what I can say. So first thing is, first learn Nana. Basic salary, if a fresher, you will get 3.5 minimum, and that too depend upon the company. Okay. Are we going to just cover just AWS Vita services or some paid? Some paid ones too, also, Sabarish. Yes, Shweta, after doing this course, can you clear a solution architect certification? Yes. Super. ఎంతసేపు ఫ్రెషర్ అయినా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కూడా చెప్పండి. ఓకే నవీన్, ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ jobs will come and fall on your feet for experienced people. No issues at all. If you are good in technical skills, anyone can hire you. There is nothing today. How to get 40 lakhs package? బాగుంది సార్. అరే బాగుందన్నా. No comments. Yes, it's not a big deal to get 40 lakhs package, Nana. The only thing is you need to have experience, right? So if you have, let's say, 10 years experience, obviously you will get it. There's nothing there. Are 5, 6, 7 years experience also they are getting 40, 50 lakhs. But it is depend upon the company. If it is a product-based company, you will get it. If it is a service-based company meaning what? Infosys, Wipro, TCS, all these are under service-based. Product-based companies meaning any company who is delivering the product. If they have the product, then they have the good salaries there. Yeah. Sudhakar, yes, of course, you will get it. How many certifications we are targeting in this course? Concentrate on one certification first, please. Okay. So let us not, I'll be honest, Nana. Whichever is there, I'm just saying it. So the thing is, mainly we have 3 certifications in AWS. What are those? Solution architect, developer, SysOps. So which one we are concentrating on here? Solution architect. And I'm telling you, developer and SysOps, 70% topics I'll also cover here. Only that 30% you need to learn separately for if you want to go for developer and SysOps. So indirectly you can cover, we will be covering all 3, but I'm guaranteeing on the solution architect, but 70% guaranteed on other 2. Okay. Super. Okay. Yes. At the end of the course, I'll be providing the practice papers also, so-called dumps. You just, Rubus, you just prepare those dumps, that practice papers, and clear the certification exam. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's exactly 7. Can you get the final CC for today, please? Online CC with smile. I'll be uploading whatever we have learned, all the pains in the Google Classroom. Don't worry. It's on my part. So I'll be doing it. And tomorrow, don't miss the class. Tomorrow we'll be going and learning service models, and AWS services will be starting tomorrow. Don't miss the class. So that is all, guys, for today. Let's continue. Let's connect back tomorrow with the next important topic. Until then, take care. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Good night. See you tomorrow. Connect with the same link, and then don't miss the class. Good night.